Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are helping us on this journey to unconditional love. Love of the journey, love of our soul group that are definitely coming together to help each other on this incredible, incredible, incredible journey back to our divine loves. And I wanted to share a couple of things today that I've been sent overnight, and one of which is this amazing, amazing video of these two. There's basically an interview with some over 100-year-old, 400-year-old people, and they were being interviewed about what made them live so long and also what gave them a happy life. And I was sent this because somebody on the grid said, no way, you have to watch this video because it refers to touch wood. Now, if you've been following these messages, then you'll know that everything leads into the next, into the next, into the next. And it is all of our higher selves that are coming to me for healing, or you're joining into the crystal grid. The crystal grid I've been guided to set up I was guided to set up on the Lion's Gate. And you receive a piece of rose quartz crystal. And it is for divine lovers to help harmonize the energies and to bring you into your unions. So I was guided to set it up for myself and my twin for our union. And then I was told to put it out to everyone and sort of prompted to start this channel. And, it's sort of gone on from there. And what I have to say is that the more and more and more people contact, and the more people that I do healing for, and the more amazing things that are happening that I can actually see happening in my physical reality, is really validating basically all of the guidance that I was getting about my life. And so therefore that's why I can speak so I guess with absolute truth. I guess I just know, I absolutely know, if you're drawn to me, that your destiny is to be with your twin flame. There is no doubt about it. It's just whether you can manage your energies, stay on track, and stay living in the love vibration. If you can do those things, then it's your destiny to be together. Remember that anyone has the opportunity. It's a choice, right? We have free will as humans. That's why we came for a physical journey, because you have free will. You don't have to stay on this path. But if you do want to stay on the path, it's all about focusing on your heart, living in the love vibration, really seeing the beauty of everything that's around and letting the magic unfold, because it's all about focusing on the fact, remembering that the only truth is love. Everything else is an illusion. So if you are thinking that, oh, they didn't contact me and they're not contacting me, and why aren't they contacting me, and that must mean they don't love me, and all of these things, you're focusing on the wrong thing. If you do that, all you're doing is putting the brakes on your reunion, because it's to teach you that there is no such thing as separation. We are all connected, and we're connected via universal heartbeat, which is why I came into Yahoo this morning. And the first news article said that there's been a new star found, and it said that it's got a heartbeat. So I was like, the headline was about a new star found with heartbeat or something like that. And I was just like, oh my God, look, I think this is it. Let me just see. Right. The space agency observes repeated heartbeat-like vibrations on the outer shell of a star called HAT P2, right? So this is what I'm saying. There is a universal heartbeat that we are being tuned into. And so if you are drawn to my messages, and if you're drawn to come to me for healing, if you're drawn to this channel, then it's happened for a reason. Because we are all here together to rise up into this universal heartbeat, which is part of raising the planet in love and light. So what I'm going to recommend you do is you watch this video about these 100-year-olds that are being interviewed, because it is such a beautiful video. I've just been sat in a cafe watching it, and I've just had to write down on a piece of just write down all of the references to all of the healings and the messages and everything that's come up from people that have come to me. Which is why this is so incredible, because, you know, I wouldn't be doing this if it hadn't been for my higher self and my twins' higher selves, you know, telling me to do it. And in turn, I wouldn't be doing these messages if you weren't getting involved, because it's all of our higher selves that are bringing us together. Because remember this, your destiny is to be with your twin. So your twin's higher self wants you to be together. Both of your higher selves want you to be together. That's your destiny. So that's why it's all about clearing all of the barriers so that you can be together, so that the universe can then put you together. Because the universe will work its magic. You know, the universe wants you to be together as well, because the universe wants you to lift up. You know, it's a job, basically. You've come to do a job. And so, of course, they want you to be together, because that's the whole point of creation, right? So that's why it's so important to stay in that love vibration. So I'm just going to go through all of the things in this gorgeous video with these 100-year-olds. Because the first thing is that I've just wrote everything down, because I was like, oh my God, this is just so cool. So they mentioned 69. They also mentioned touchwood. Now, touchwood has been a theme because touching wood has been when we were working that sexual energies. Also, I then, shortly afterwards, when we did the video about touchwood, I saw a pharmacist, 2 chemists that were called touchwood. One of the gentlemen in this video is a pharmacist. When he's talking about it, there are also teacups and saucers and a teapot that comes on the screen at the same time. They also talk about baking bread. They talk about boats. One of them is a sailor. One of them has been in the RAF. They have birds flying in it. One of the ladies, tragically, had a set of twins that then died. When she was talking about her twins, this is why this is so amazing. Someone else on the grid was saying that she had twins and one passed away and one died as well. And then the next day I get this message. So this is what I mean. It's so connected. We are all so connected. So both of the twins died, and she says, so I think she's had a lot of tragedy. I think a lot of her children died. She talks about them and they says, you know, they are in the air. They are everywhere around me. I talk to them. Most people would think I was crackers, but I know I'm not crackers, right? There's boats in it. There is the moon in it. There's a sign with the moon. One of the gentlemen loves watching jazz and listening to jazz. Now, jazz has been coming up recently because of La La Land. La La Land is a film where it's all about, it's very much like a sliding doors film. But in that film, they fall in love. There's like a Peter Pan reference, and they like flying up in the sky, wishing upon the stars. There is an observatory. There's a lighthouse. There is so many references to all of the messages that we've got. The big thing is that they say you need to marry the right person, and you should also have no regrets. They ask them what's their one piece of advice for each person. This is beautiful. This is just, I was crying in the shop because I was just blown away. I was having a cup of tea and just watching this video. So basically their advice is choose the right person, be happily married and happily living. That is the perfect remedy for all ills, because you are in perfect harmony. Exactly all the messages that we've been getting, right? It's all about staying in harmony for yourself, right? It's about being in harmony and about listening to your own heart so you can stay in harmony, right? So the next thing is about independence. So be independent, learn to live the life for you, which is what this twin flame journey does. It allows you to be independent in your own right. Live the life of your dreams in your own right, because your twin flame is always with you. They want you to have the best life possible, but you don't have to be joined at the hip, right? You don't have to be codependent on them to have your life. You know that you can live in love and have love change your life in everywhere, but you don't have to have them chained to your side, because they're with you in your heart always. The next thing is the love and respect each other. Treat each other as you would yourself, right? And that is the basis for everything. The final thing that one of the guys says is keep right on till the end of the road. He said that it's a quote from a Scottish poet beginning with H. I didn't get the name, but he said, keep right on to the end of the road. The fact that he kept saying it was H, And I thought that was so funny because we've had so much references to the letter H, the letter B, the letter D, you know, all of these things. The video is actually by, when it comes to the end, the picture that's at the end is a stag. The stag has been for unconditional love. Not only that, but the name of the video, the people that have done it, is called Life Hunters. So, you know, if you can't get more signs and messages from the universe to help you to stay on track, to help you know that you are the hunter of living an amazing, amazing, amazing life, right? That is the purpose of why we're here. That is the purpose of changing the way that people live their lives, so they seek to have the best and the most amazing life possible. So we move out of fear, anxiety, worry, stress, all of that. So we move into joy, happiness, abundance, wealth, love, joy, I mean, everything. So, you know, this is why these messages are so incredible, and why it's all of our higher selves working together to bring these messages in. So many things in here that I've seen in people's healings. Baking bread, massive symbology again. You know, the moon, a huge part of this. The fact that the news today is about a heartbeat being felt in a new star. So the part of this is, again, because your twin spirit is there, they feel you, right? So do not let worry, stress, anxiety, that why haven't they called me, why this, why that, because when you do that, they feel that, right? They need you to be confident on your path. They need you to be strong in your love, right? Be strong and be courageous in love. Be courageous to live in your heart and help spread the love, right? Help spread the love so we can lift the planet up in love and light. So if you'd like to come to me for healing, it's only £20. I'm doing a February special. If you want to join the Crystal Grid, again, it's a one-off payment. All details are in the link. It's only £14. You get, I then do divine love healing every single week for every single person on the grid. So you're joining a community which are literally here to spread love and light on the planet. Anchor as above, so below. Actually bring things into your physical reality for you to have the life of your dreams. All right, well, I hope that helps, and take care. Thank you. Bye.